The amount of food that's consumed in his father's family, nothing accounted of in the days of Solomon. Go to 22. So King Solomon exceeded all the kings of the earth for riches and for wisdom. Solomon, Lord. Verse 27, he made silver and stone Israel. And the king made silver to be in Jerusalem as stones, and cedars made he as the sycamore trees that are in the middle. Every day, me forever. I'm talking about me. That is in love with God is condition. You go say Psalm 102 verse 1. Till I find the grace. I was privileged to be asked to pass 3,000 years that did reign in Israel, 1996. 3,000 years. The greatest king that is ever had. Which the 3,000 years after. Well, you can't be a lover and not be a delightsome giver. You can't be a delightsome giver and not walk in abundance. For the liberal soul shall be made fat in the water to the water barrel. You can give without loving, giving to as a show off. But you can't love without giving. God so loved what he gave. He said this too, to put the sincerity of your love. So giving is a provision of our love. Laboring to bring towards God, supernaturally open the windows of heaven for blessings. Laboring to be rich towards God, supernaturally opens the windows of heaven for blessings. Again, chapter 1, 5 to 11. Go to the mountain, bring me wood, and build this house. I'll take pleasure in it. Then come on to see from you. But God do that, I open your eyes. Let's stop playing games, oh. Let's stop playing games. I don't think there's more to believe of here. No, that money is not evil, but the love of money is good of evil. Money said love with God or go craving after money because nature goes back. Everyone is craving after something every time. You are either in pursuit of God and you're in pursuit of growth. You cannot serve two masters. Matthew 6:24. You cannot serve God and mammon. You have to go to one and despise the other. When one is genuinely in love with God, he overcomes the love of money without sweat. He overcomes it. It's not mountain, it's not gospel. Overcomes it. 1 John 2. 10-17. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Love not the one of Israel and the world. If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. When I say the world, the loves of the eyes, the loves of the flesh, and the pride of life. They must know. I'm not just another person. Now, whatever. The love of God is a killer. Without the love of God, we will love the world, we do have to plan it. Nature above vacuum. The Lord will be somewhere. Our God is a constructor of silver and gold. Heaven is a home of splendor. The spirits are filled with gold. And that's the throne of God. If gold were evil, God is dwelling in the midst of evil. God forbid. Solomon was not judged for the abundance he had. He turned his heart from God, and God turned his back on him. Please stay true. Stay true. The heart of the Lord and the fullness thereof, and yet the thrice holy God, holy, holy, holy is the Lord. The silver and the gold, they are mine. He has enough to satisfy the desires of every living thing. Of his children you have all received. That's your God. So abundance is not evil. It is the worship for abundance that is evil. The picture of heaven is a proof that God is custodian of the gold and the silver. Revelation 21, 19 and 21. All the streets. There are no houses in heaven, there are only mansions there. We shall be there together. Christianity. They are convoy of sheep. They are convoy of sheep. And we are not with him on this mission. Where he became poor, and those who has been made rich. Tell them that are rich among you. So he makes rich to men. He makes people rich. He raises up the poor out of the dunghill and makes them to sit with princes. Amen. This is his job. That's what he does. That's the option. He obtained for us power, riches, wisdom, strength, honor, glory, and blessings. So the possession of money is not evil, but love of money. That's Timothy 6, 10-12. We must put up a fight of faith against the love of money. It can be very deadly. Achan was a victim of the love of money and destroyed his entire lineage. I saw it, I coveted it, I took it. He said, through the love of money. I coveted it. Joshua 7, 6-25. He hasn't loved money and lost his destiny. That was God's arrangement for him to take over from Elijah. Like Elijah took over from Elijah. Love of money. For him to labor. My master has spared this man. I will go after him. I will go after him. And take something from him. He never knew what taking the person. Love of money is the root of all evils. Wisdom converted after. They have heard from the faith and pierced themselves with many strokes. O thou man of God, flee these things. Judas loved money and then Nero is son of addiction. The love of money. He ended up in suicide. Love of money. He got the money that he was late. without loving money. I've said it before. Nature above God. Therefore, have a heart for God. And keep growing in your love for God. Money will be training you. Will be coming your way. Ideas blossoming in your business, in your career, because you have a heart for God. God can entrust His wealth in your heart. Now listen to me. Wealth in the kingdom is entrusted. It's not an achievement. It's an entrustment. If you are talking with the righteous man, who shall commit to your trust the true riches? God knows what you will do when He blesses you. What do He knows? So your faithfulness in your financial stewardship is what God assesses to determine the level of blessing can put on your life. I do not understand the heart. I try the reins to determine what place in the heart of anyone. How can I have money without loving it? Have a heart for God. Spoke so much about that. Number two, delight yourself in obeying His commandments as a way of life, not because of your needs. As a way, as a lifestyle. Psalm 112, verse 1 to 3. Blessed in His house, and His righteousness endures forever. Delight yourself in obeying His commandments as a way of life, not as an arrangement to meet a need. This is the law of God. And decide what to return is. There are first thing to do. First thing to do is familiarize with the example. If you are truly in God, relax. Relax. Stay committed. Seek it for God, and all these things that others are dying to get shall be added to you. Shall be added. You won't be grieving. It shall be added. It shall pursue after you. All these blessings will come to you. That's factual. Not only crazy. They will come to you and overtake you. No games. I thank my God for grace. I have not entered anybody's house in 44 years to ask him to help God. It's an insult. You help God from with what? You know, because they don't know it, they are still beginning to go down. Why are you doing that, God? If I were hungry, now ask my Holy. Can you imagine your 3-year-old boy? You have some business problem, you are not talking to him. Is there any way you can help me? The boy will say, help me to do what? What's the matter with you? Are you okay? You ask him to want to play with him. He said, look, I want a bicycle. The bouncer at the door of your office, because I want a bicycle, I don't know what the problem is. We are too far from God. Too far. So, pause after what will happen. Stop that. May everyone be delivered from pride. Because you're vulnerable. A time comes in your life when you look at your tithe and say, if not people for good like us, where would this church be today? If not for good like us, can this ministry be what we are doing now? You are already digging your grave. There is nothing good in your heart but ask, put in your hand by God. And of thy own have we given thee. That's the what have we that have not received? Southwards and eastward and west. For all the land. Every king we want to know. The Lord said, thou doest well 8%. A heart for God. I said to God, if you ever bless me, I want to be part of building new churches. I had no bank account, I had no cash in pocket. Now we have. It was between me and God, not just you know. There are two. I live in those kind of by my nature. Belong to the high brass. Full of empty dreams, tormentors dreams. Yeah? Now there are no time in this world expressing now. We are the sale for $1 billion. How much is this? What of